Basic obedience, week 3. So this week we have Mozzie to help me. Now Mozzie came in for training yesterday, not too bad, but definitely a lot more work to do. So that's why I'm using him. It will show you more your typical type of dog that's coming into class. So yesterday we just worked a lot on focus. Today we're going to start working on the sit. Oh God, why? Yeah, you can tell why he's in for training. Yes. So I just rewarded him because he checked in with me. So a couple of things about the sit. How you hold your body really is a conversation to your dog. So when you bend down, drop your shoulders to a dog, that invites them into your space. So Mozzie. Yeah. So if I try to get Mozzie to sit by bending over, pushing his back, pushing his body, apart from him doing that, because there's strange things happening to his body that he doesn't understand. Come on, dog. I love doing real-time videos. The other thing is, when you drop your shoulders, what that says to a dog is, come into my space. So they're going to be really confused because what do you want them to do? Do you want them to come in and jump on you, or do you want them to go into a sit, which I haven't asked for, but we'll go with that. Yes, so we've got some engagement there, so I rewarded that. So how you hold your shoulders is a conversation to your dog. Shoulders up tells the dog, give me space. So you can see now I've got my shoulders up, how he's moved away a little bit. Now, pretty basic how we teach the sit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the treat right close to his nose. I'm going to draw it up and past his nose. For him to see the treat, his rear end is going to have to go down. So as he looks up, see the treat, the rear end is going to have to go down. As the rear end goes down and touches the floor, I'm going to mark it with the word yes. So let's give it a go because he's getting pretty impatient. Okay, Mozzie? So, treat, right close to the nose, bring it up, yes. Okay. So I say the word, so okay is my release word for all dogs. You can use whatever you want. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. So I only use the word yes to mark the behaviour. I don't want to say the word SIT yet because if he didn't do it and I said the word SIT, yes. Whatever he was doing at that time, he would think would mean put your butt on the floor. So we only mark it with the word YES. Yes. So notice before I release him, he has to give me eye contact. Okay, we always have a start word, which would be when he knows it, SIT, and a release word, which would be okay. Really, really important. If you don't do that, your dogs are going to release themselves sooner and sooner. You must have a start and a finish. Treat by his nose, he's doing it consistently, so this time as his butt touches the floor, I'm going to add the word. Sit. Nice. Okay. One more time. Sit. Yes. So each time I release him, yes. I'm going to ask him to look at me, not verbally ask him, but I'm going to try and hold that eye contact for longer and longer. Next week we're going to be starting work on Mozzie. Good boy, give me touch. On the sit, stay close. The more eye contact your dog can give you, the easier it's going to be because he's not going to be looking around the environment. He will learn how rewarding it is to focus on you for longer and longer periods of time. Good. So I just rewarded him for checking in with me. Mozzie, yes, good boy. So treat above the nose. Yes, okay. So eventually, my signal for the sit would would be the same as me bringing my hand up in the air as though, over his nose as though I had a treat in it, so it would eventually be that. Oh, good boy. The reason personally for me that I did that is if you bring, Mozzie comes, if you bring your dog into higher levels of obedience, we want to be able to work on distance commands. So I want Mozzie to be able to see from a distance. When I do this, it means I want you to sit. The other thing I want you to think about, I mentioned it at the beginning, how you hold your shoulders really does matter. Because like I say, if you bend over, look what happens. There are lots of ways to teach the sit, but this is the way I like to do it in class because it leads on to better behaviours. So, yes, good. If I had a really fidgety dog who couldn't keep his butt on the floor, I would have to help him keep his butt on the floor, I would have to keep doing what I call rapid fire. Yes, yes. So basically they don't think about anything else apart from, oops, it just running out of itself. Apart from where the food's coming from, then after that I would just slow down on the rate of the treat. But the idea is, as long as there's food coming into their mouths, they're not going to get a chance to think about anything else. Then gradually slow down because they're going to be waiting for that food to arrive, even though it's taking longer. Okay, I'm going to finish this so I can set up the camera for part B of the sit.